Hey guys, PMH here obviously. So the AirPods Max. Now I had a video where we took this thing out of the bigger package just to show you guys what I had gotten from Amazon, and one of those items was the AirPods Max. Now these guys have been out for over almost 3 years now. So this is me buying them 3 years after they have been released. Now I also have already unboxed this guy on a really good reel. Actually did pretty well. You guys can go check that out on my Instagram. I'm also gonna post it here on Shorts just for the ones that only stay on YouTube. And so because I had already unboxed them, I've actually also already tried them, but let me just show it to you guys what it must look like on the box if maybe you are planning to buy it. As I mentioned on my other video, is that there is a lot of fake ones out there, so me showing you how it looks inside might actually assist you when you buy, but I'm guessing it's gonna be too late already if you have to go home and unbox it and you find out that it's not the same as mine, because mine are 100% legit. So inside the box you're gonna get the AirPods Max. They actually come on the included sleeve or case, whatever you call this little bag looking thing, which many don't like, but I actually like how it looks. It's actually really minimal. As much as it doesn't do much protecting, it actually looks cool. Okay, so this paper here comes wrapped around it, which obviously I had already opened, so I had removed it. And then you have your designed by Apple in California. This is the manual starting guide, and it actually shows you what you need to do to set it up. And then under you have your USB-C to Lightning connector. Rumors are a new model is actually coming out 2024, and it's going to be USB-C to USB-C, since Apple is transitioning to USB-C to all of their device. And one thing that just came out this past week is that although they're moving to USB-C for all their devices, you're going to need to have a MIFI certified USB-C, which is just like the MIFI certified lightning cable, which basically means if a cable is not MIFI certified, when you plug it in, it's going to say that accessory is not supported. And I'm guessing that's how Apple is planning to still monopolize the accessories game, as they always do. So that's all you're going to be expecting on the box. So the headphones themselves, here they are. As I mentioned, I actually like this sort of sleeve, and then the headphones actually come covered with this cardboard cutout, and you have the headphones themselves, which seem to be a little bit dirty already. One thing you need to know is that the ear cups actually come out, so you can maybe wash them and replace them if you feel like they are already dirty. In terms of build quality, this is actually made out of aluminum. These ear cups are made out of aluminum. You have a little bit of steel here on the sort of handlebar or the extension headpiece. This area here is made out of plastic, and I'm pretty sure this mesh material here is one of the areas that's actually going to be getting very dirty, and on the other side is basically the same thing. Now this guy here only comes with 2 buttons, or may I say 1 button, and this digital crown here, which looks very similar to the digital crown in your Apple Watch. I'm not sure if that's actually the name, digital crown. But yeah, 2 buttons. One is to change the modes. This here you change from transparency mode to active noise cancelling mode, which, if I may say, the active noise cancelling is actually pretty good. Too good that I wish, like many other people, I wish that there was actually level to it. You would put it on noise cancelling level 1 and level 2 so that you can try and balance, because it actually blocks out the noise completely. And then you have the digital crown, which you actually use it to skip, pause and play, and I think you can also answer calls. All around the ear cup actually has this sort of mic. This is what it uses to have that amazing noise cancelling. So I think this is what hears the outside noise, and then it feeds you a frequency that blocks out the outside noise. And then you have another one here in the bottom. As you guys see, actually the LED light just went on. And the bottom is where you actually charge. This is a lightning connection, as you guys saw from the lightning cable that came on the box. One thing you might notice is that this thing doesn't have power buttons, and from what I've heard is that they will only go to sleep mode or shut down once you put them inside this case, which is one reason you actually should keep this thing around. Connecting this, guys, is like connecting any AirPods. You basically just need to take out your iPhone, place it next to the device, and then it's going to detect it, and you just go through the process of setting it up. Coming back to the ear cups, these things are made out of some mesh material. I've used this in a gym a couple of times. I think the whole of last week I was using them in a gym, which is something that I wouldn't recommend if you are somebody who actually sweats a lot, because these things here are not going to help you, and the earphones themselves are not water resistant, so it's not recommended for you to exercise with them. But because I bought these ones to replace the other ones that I had, unfortunately this is the only thing I can use at the gym. But I am planning to get something else to use at the gym. Maybe I'm gonna get the in-ear Beats Pro, which is Beats is also Apple, or get the AirPods Pro 2nd generation for that effect. Now, lastly, the sound quality that these guys produce are really good. Now, I am not an audiophile, so when it comes to explaining sound, it's a department that I really lack. But take it from me, take it from someone that actually has tried other earphones. The sound quality is really good. Is you're not going to get disappointed. Doesn't really have a very heavy bass, which is actually something that I was surprised, since on the other side, if you had to get Beats or even get Sony, they are really a bass heavy or low end heavy headphones. But the clarity of these guys is good. You will hear all the sounds. Sometimes you will even hear sounds that you didn't even know the tracks or the music produced, because you haven't been listening to them in sort of a high-end headphones. Aesthetically, I love these guys. I feel like 75% of the reason I bought this guy is because of how they look. They have this sort of old school kind of look, and obviously the functionality, since it's an Apple device and I'm basically an Apple ecosystem person, also work with another device. The auto switching of this guy, auto switching is when it switches from maybe one iPhone to another or to your MacBook. It's actually a function that works properly on the AirPods Max. I love the minimal look. The fact that it only has 2 buttons is actually something that stands out a lot. Now, would I recommend you guys to buy this thing after it's been out for 3 years, which is actually the reason you're probably watching this video? And I'd say, depending on when you're watching this video, if it's maybe beginning of 2023, I'd say yes, go buy it. And by beginning, I mean maybe in the first half of the year. Yes, you should actually buy. But if you're watching this thing in the second half of the year, I'd say if you can wait for the new ones, which should be released in 2024, sort of wait, because I'm pretty sure there would be improvements. And when that one comes out, these ones also go down in price, just in case you wanted to actually buy something cheaper than buying the new one. Now, talking about cheaper, I bought these guys for I think $375. They were on promotion, but the original price are $500, which is actually really steep. All right, this is gonna be it for this video. I really hope this video was sort of helpful to you guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, you make sure you do just that. Like this video and also click the bell notification button to get notified whenever I upload a brand new video, and I am going to catch you guys on my next one. Peace.